She has made a serious mistake. Does she think I'm stupid? Does she think I won't notice that silly friend of hers trying to figure out who I am? Why doesn't she see that I only want what needs to be? I will have to show her. Very soon, I will have to show her. And this concludes another chapter of Be Mine by Jane McFan. Perhaps we'll continue that next year. Welcome to the annual Valentine's Day special here at twitch.tv/purblindgamer, where we start at a moderately timely hour so we don't run too late, and where we only update the on-screen title after we've started streaming because we forgot. Or maybe that's just me. I hope everybody is having a good weekend. And hey, Stock, welcome in. A good long weekend, no less, if you're in America and are celebrating President's Day. It is President's Day, right? Whatever. We get Monday off. I don't ask questions about which holiday it is. Labor Day, for all I know. Or, I don't know, Binturong Day. Is that a holiday? It should be. Speaking of random animals, guess what we're playing tonight? And thank you to everybody who came out to my last couple of streams. Which was, yesterday we played My Bloody Valentine, QuickTime Event fun, and The Fan, Hidden Object Murder fun. And before that, oh yeah, last Sunday we started Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Tale of Orfeo's Curse. And I should announce right away that, because I forgot to yesterday, that on Wednesday's stream I'm going to be fulfilling the community challenge and eating a can of roast Taiwanese eel in fermented black beans. Why? Because you all want me to. And because I'm curious. And this will keep the cats from trying to get into it. And whichever, maybe I'll stream, what's it called? Maybe I'll finish Are You Afraid of the Dark on Wednesday, or try to, and maybe I'll finish Suburban Mysteries Labyrinth of the Past tomorrow. And I do feel bad that I missed last week, and I was going to try and do a makeup stream. But I guess those are the big announcements. And I'm excited to continue this game, because we played it every year for Valentine's Day, and it's great fun. I love the characters, even the ones with mildly violent or unhinged tendencies. You know, you can kill me and carry my severed head around as long as you manage to be endearing about it. That's what I say. This game may or may not model healthy relationships, romantic relationships. For one thing, most healthy romantic relationships are between humans, not humans and birds. And that is the premise of Hatoful Boyfriend. We are the only human in a school full of birds. Large, sapient birds who just need love. The games one finds oneself playing. But it's a lot of fun. Maybe I should get into more dating sims if they're all as good as this. The only dating sim I've actually played was Star Wish, and that's a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up first, and a visual novel second, and a dating sim third. So I hardly know if that counts. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I never know how to position this camera. But since I'll be changing my stream setup soon, I'm not going to stress about it. I had to transfer all my saves to my laptop because I last played this before I got my desktop. And you have to manually copy the folder over, but it's easy to do once you know where it is. By the pigeon, for the pigeon. Let me know if this is too quiet. I should probably switch scenes, shouldn't I? In an ideal world. It's fine. Tell me, have any of you guys played this game before? And since it's hard to figure out how to trigger some of the endings, I've got a guide here, so I'll be able to get a good ending and not just, get killed. If I'm going to get killed, I want to be killed by a bird of my choosing. This first time, we'll just read through everything, and then the second playthrough tonight, we'll... Yeah. That's as long as your name can be... Oh, that's my first name, okay. I mean, if it's not, I probably should have thought of that before streaming 450 times under that name, so... Visualization module, allowing even the birdiest of birds to appear as normal humans when first introduced. Well, most of them anyway. There are exceptions to every rule. Yeah, why not? St. Pigeon Nations, a school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say, this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is Japan's, no, the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports all come to St. Pigeon Nations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species, but mostly pigeons. I'm often asked why I chose to come here despite not being a bird. It's a long story. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Ryouta, usually you'd have been ready an hour by now, purblind. Oh, you recognize this music from other visual novels, stock forwarder. It's good background music. Overslept? This rock dove is named Kawara Ryouta. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he is responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryouta. Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class. Jeepers, no good being late on the first day. And so Ryouta pulled me along to the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. The most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon, for the pigeon. I think we're in 2-3. Ryouta and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces, a strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. I hope we all can get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. Good morning, everybody. I am Nanaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics and also some other things. Sir, wake up! It's homeroom! He sleeps with his eyes open? This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific math professor. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms. I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane.
What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be.
Oh, well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. But he doesn't want to introduce himself. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse, and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters. Oh, well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane?
Shirogane la Belle Sakuya.
It seems that this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then, transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryouta and me. I think this little birdie is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line. Lunch already. Today is slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly anybody here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? He looks away. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes, I don't want anything with you. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in. He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood. I'm Gamer Purblind, a sophomore. What about you? You're... Nageki. Fujishiro Nageki. Freshman. Fujishiro Nageki. Huh. Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad. Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. Now that I have that out of the way, I'll head back to class. What? Wait, isn't that...
You should have been instructed not to approach me in school.
Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother, after all these years?
My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now.
Hey, wait just I guess even if we're in the same school, what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man, Sakazaki Yuya, is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey. You heard the whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. Haha, no sweat. I try to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't so cool. This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous or infamous throughout the school. Everybody knows of him. You're purblind, right? How did you... I know every birdie here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I'd never have thought that stuck-up aristocrat was... wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe. He's an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article in the flesh. He is? He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. He really is a noble bird. I've never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Yay! Huh? Sir, where's Ryouta? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there. Now that I think about it, Ryouta always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me? Nobody's here? There's no one sleeping behind the curtain, and the doctor isn't here. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's nobody here. Ryouta? No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird. Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryouta, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethylpar, Trife, Lucio Benzene, Benzene. What do these even do? Care to find out? Doctor? I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. No, thank you. This Partridge is Iwamine Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergitis, psittacosis, or even worse things. And I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja doctor? I love that guy. We got one of Shu's endings last year. You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something? I heard Ryouta, Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be in here. He's already gone. Oh, why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I better be going now. Ah, finally out of that den of evil. Ryuta's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh, I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, bird watching. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. I think there are club rooms on the ground floor off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside.
Ooh, ooh, this is no pudding for a man. Ooh, Okosan rejects it. It is a lie, a vicious falsification.
He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. This is Okosan. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon. Either way, he's hyper.
Ooh, Okosan has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal.
Betrayal?
Ooh, Okosan instructed that pudding be provided for new members. But this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most.
It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it?
Ooh, ooh, spare the jests, young lady.
Okosan used wing attack. It's super effective.
Ooh, they'll rue the day they crossed Okosan. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn. He will. Ooh, Okosan must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell.
And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeonations. I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, the school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school.
Okosan has time only for track team.
Now that's good. What about you, Shirogane?
A foolish question. I already hold a position here.
Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. Nepotism. Ho! Don't we get to vote?
Just coming to school is enough for me.
You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do. Join me. Join any of the clubs, so. And that's everyone, isn't it? Have fun for the ending I'm trying to get tonight. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Okay, it doesn't matter what we study. Mr. Nanaki dozed off as usual, but class was somehow good anyway. I feel smarter already. Purblind leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. Ugh. Math. I was pretty sure I wanted to join it, but what does the council do again? We skipped the vote, and I think it's only Sakuya and me. Anyway, he called a meeting, so to the council room I go. This looks like a CEO's office.
Naturally. Do you think I would stand for anything less?
Sai Sakuya? So you had this done?
This room used to be filthy. Better suited to rabbits than me, than us.
What a prig.
Have you decided which position you will take?
I get to choose?
Who is here to choose for you, dumb Japanese?
Aren't you Japanese too, Sakuya?
Do not mock me. I am French.
A French noble bird? That sounds delicious.
I know that carnivorous humans should be referring to birds as delicious, but anyway.
I guess I have to pick a post now. I think I'll be the... Streamer, streaming game on stream. Streamer, I'm afraid. Streamer, you must pause my stream. Streamer,
you came here to take a job like that. Unacceptable.
Welcome raiders. Are the raiders alligators? Raider, grackle. And we just got a raid. Niftyness. Thank you so much. How are you doing? You guys, please go check out Niftyness. What are you playing tonight? Oh, Helldivers, too. It sounds like an underwater horror game. Delightful. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who plays a mixture of adventure and action and shooter and quite a bit of horror. But today we're doing a belated Valentine's Day stream, and we're playing a happy game about dating birds. I mean, because we play the only human at an all-bird school. I mean, who else we're going to date? And it's a lot of fun. Very colorful characters, some of whom deserve love, and some of whom will probably kill me if I don't treat them well. I wonder if all dating sims are this strange. And welcome in, is it Name Goat? And everybody else. Oh, diving into the depths of alien planets. And it's a third-person shooter. Oh, but are you at least having fun with that, even if it's a tough game? Good. Great to have you guys here. We just joined the class council. I'm trying to get Ryouta the Rock Doves ending tonight. And, dealing with this rich fantail pigeon who is a bit full of himself. Very vain bird. But check out those tail feathers. Oh good, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Niftyness. Yeah, have any of you guys played Hatoful Boyfriend before?
You came here to take a job like that. Unacceptable. Where is your ambition? Are you testing yourself? You've got more backbone than that.
Then Vice President?
Very well.
And so I was inflicted with Vice Presidency. There isn't anybody else on the council, is there? Yeah, it is great fun to watch and to play. Although, like, some of the endings I think are hard to get unless you use a walkthrough. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, hell first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today is the hike. We stopped for a break on the hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to Ryouta. Ryouta, let's eat together. I can't think that all dating sims are this much fun. Sure. Great view, huh? Huh? Is that your lunch, Purblind? Yup. It's a calorie ME. That's a pretty sad thing to bring on a picnic. No, it's not. A great man once said that it's the ambrosia of the gods. Jeez, if you eat like that, you'll be dead on the roadside by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine. Really? Wow, thanks, Ryouta. And so I got to eat half of Ryuta's lunch. His cooking is so good. We can save the calorie ME in case of a survival situation. I guess it's like an MRE sort of thing. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Math is an elective in Japan. I think I would have liked going to school there if that was the case. Maybe this is more math on top of your standard math. I feel like I'm going to have a stroke.
Got a raid. Here's a raider leading raiders. Welcome raiders. Are the raiders alligators? Raider crackle.
Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing tonight? How is it? You were playing Rock Band, right? I was lurking in your stream a little bit. You guys, please go check out Nate the Adventurer, who streams some old adventure games, some PC building streams, lots of cool stuff. And welcome in, everybody. My name's Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who streams a mixture of adventure and action and shooter and apparently dating sim. It's Valentine's Day, so that's why we're here. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the raid and for the lurk, Nate, and I hope that the unloading the chef's equipment from the truck goes smoothly. Welcome in on. You guys should also check out Galara Dragon, who recently been playing through some Monkey Island. And who else is here? Welcome, One Love, and oh, thanks, Niftyness. I can turn that down a hair, and everyone else who I missed. Yeah, how's that going? Are you close to finishing the 4th Monkey Island game, Cranberry? Gahola Dragon? Did I mispronounce your name? I'm distracted trying to figure out some low right there. Let me know if that's too quiet. Oh, you made it to Monkey Island. If I recall, in the first game, that meant you were like 50% of the way through. It's like stage 3 out of 4. Okay, good. Thanks, Niftyness. But it's great to have all you guys here. Hatoful Boyfriend is a game of finding love at a school full of birds. Quirky, intelligent, sometimes dangerous birds.
Ooh, it is rehydration time. Okosan wants to go swimming.
Purblind leveled up. Vitality increased by 5. Yeah, this playthrough I'm trying to end up with Ryouta the Rock Dove. As I imagine you are all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports festival season already? If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you going to do, Ryouta? I haven't decided, but probably the 3-legged race. Some birdie has to.
Ooh, Okosan will handle the marathon. Indeed he will.
You do have a lot of stamina, Okosan. What about you, Sakuya?
You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you?
It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader?
The general, in other words. Very well. Leave it to me.
I don't think that's... Also, the first aid tent is always short-handed, so... Hey, thank you so much for the follow, One Love. Welcome to the community. Really appreciate it. That's all for today. Ryuta's doing the three-legged race, Okosan's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Today is the sports festival. Aw. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Are you enjoying Escape from Monkey Island, Cranberry? I've heard that's somewhat rougher than the other games.
Oh, are you joining us? Want to run together? I haven't found a partner yet.
Okay. Wonder how that works, a human and a bird in a three-legged race together. Ryuta's running for both of us. Pairing up a bird and a primate might have been a bad idea. We somehow came in second anyway, though. We have brought honor to our class. Oh, good. You're figuring them out on your own. Good for you. I sometimes have to resort to walkthroughs when I'm playing some of those adventure games. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Gamer. Yes. I don't think you did too badly. Yes? Not too. No, sorry, you did badly. No. Try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on. Today was a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the... We have to go to the cafeteria. And the reason I'm using a walkthrough is some of the endings are like difficult to get. Like, for example, you have to get one of the Partridge endings, you have to study anything but a certain class, and to get the other one, you have to study only that class. And anything in the middle, you get a bad ending and die. I think I'll eat at the cafeteria today. I know. And it's fun when you do figure it out by yourself sometimes, then like finally you figure out what you couldn't figure out before. Excuse me, 1 half-dead fried rice, please. Yum, my favorite.
Oh, no, this is wrong. A fake, a vicious lie.
A familiar voice indeed.
Oh, this is not pudding.
I know, you said. So come on, let's eat outside. We can't horse around in here. What's going on? Not that I can't tell by looking. And hey, is it... Yeah. San saw the pudding here and went nuts. I stopped him from going on a rampage, but... Ow! Cut it out, Okosan.
Ooh! Release me at once! My rage voltage is rising!
Help me, Purblind. You better help Ryouta. Leave it to me, Ryouta. My hunter-gatherer blood boils.
Ah! No! The Beast Queen shows her true colors! Pull out! Pull out!
Okosan rushes from the cafeteria like a rabbit from a catapult. Safe at last. Thanks, Purblind. No problem. All I did was shout at him anyway. Apparently that was enough. Now we can all eat lunch without fear of... Oops. Today's an elective day. What should I do? The dreaded maths. I always find myself wondering what the math we learn is good for. And then I try and do my taxes, and I remember. And now we can draw a line perpendicular to the... Okay, maybe that's not going to help me with my taxes. Is this math class or nap time? Oh yeah, the teacher's narcoleptic. Wisdom increased by 5. Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree near the plaza this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. Anybody I know? May Mother stay healthy this year, and may my stomach get better. Ryouta. What should I wish for? Conquer the world by force. I wish to crush all opposition that rises before me and rule the world with an iron fist. Oh, hello. Is that you, Gaber? Mr. Nanaki, you should be careful out this late. It'd be dangerous for a girl. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? No, thank you. I still have some errands to run. Some prey to catch and eat. Oh, well, don't stay out too late. Wasn't the Keymania IIDX public playtest starting today? Maybe I'll stop by the arcade. No, Keymania 2DX, I suppose. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Music. I haven't tried that today. I've been placed in charge of the timpani today. Last time it was the gong. What am I supposed to be, the musical gorilla? I mean, I am the only primate in this school. Charisma increased by 5. Just noticed all the pictures were humans, weren't they? We're in a different room for next period, right? Barely 2 hours into the day and I'm already hungry. I can't bear this. Ryouta, we're in the textile room next, right? Let's walk together. Sure. Huh? That was an awfully unenthusiastic response. You don't look so good. Are you all right, Ryouta? I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's go. You're not fine. Yeah, it's my stomach. Oh, thank you. You as well, one love. This happens all the time. It's nothing to worry about. I'll just go to the infirmary for a bit. Could you let the teacher know, please? Can you make it there on your own? Yeah, I can. Thanks. See you in a bit. He never showed up for third period or fourth. Is he still in the infirmary? I'll go check on him after I eat lunch. A purblind marches on her stomach after all. Ryouta? Oh, hello. Are you okay? You look even worse than you did earlier. Has Dr. Shu been feeding you drugs he shouldn't? I'm fine. Sitting around just makes it worse. I got some medicine from the doctor, but I'm not convinced that medicine is doing him any good. Why am I not surprised? I wouldn't trust anything that doctor prescribed. Something's wrong with you. Wrong if you go to the infirmary feeling sick and go home feeling worse. Wait a minute, Ryouta. I'm going to give that doctor a piece of my mind. Oh, wait, purblind. It's not his fault. I just have a weak stomach. I'm going to go yell at the doctor. That has nothing to do with it. I'll be back in a minute. Doctor? Dr. Iwamine? Oh, Shu is first name? I always get confused. Barging in the door and shouting for the doctor is hardly accepted practice. Shall I prepare a sedative for you? No, thank you. I want to talk to you about Ryouta. Ryouta? Oh, Mr. Kawara. He left some time ago. He rested here for 2 hours and wasn't any better for it. You did something to him, didn't you? Wouldn't it have been worse to do nothing to him? Doing things to people is my job, after all. Well, yes, but I mean something unnecessary. I'm afraid I can't respond to complaints with no evidence. I examined his condition and provided him with the appropriate medicine. Beyond that, it's all down to how quickly his body recovers. You can't possibly be holding me responsible for his unhealthy nature, can you? He's probably right. He doesn't have anything to do with Ryouta's weak body. If you did something to him, please do send in a complaint. After you find evidence, of course. An evil smile flickers across his face for a minute, and it's gone. He did something to Ryouta, didn't he? Can birds smile? I wonder. We got our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. A gamer. Sir? You didn't do too badly, I think. Yes? You... never mind, you did badly, sorry. No. Try harder next time, okay? Disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on. Today is the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. I think Sakuya said to help him clean the council room before going home. He always gets angry if I make him wait, so I should hurry.
You're late.
I came as fast as I could. Sorry, Sakuya. Let's start cleaning.
Very well. First, move the shelf and chairs. There's dust underneath.
Okay.
Next, inside the cupboard, arrange the files by date.
Okay.
And then the door. Polish it at least 3 times. And the window.
Hold on. Are you telling me to do all that by myself?
Who else is there?
You bonehead. Maybe I should stand up to him. Don't think this will impact. Alright, ending with Ryouta. Sakuya, I'm the vice president, not the charwoman.
Is that so?
My job is to help you, so maybe you should be taking the lead role in cleaning up.
That's why I'm giving you orders.
No, geez, that's not what I...
Here's a mop. Work. What?
You know how to use it, right? Let's get started. Don't tell me you've never.
Of course not.
Talk about living in the lap of luxury. And so Sakuya reluctantly helped me clean. I'd thought he might complain for a while, but he certainly can be obedient. Now then, the sooner we finish, the sooner we can get to go home. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is their way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. To enjoy the scenery. That building has seen better days. Ah, that was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping grounds at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you! Huh? I don't know you. Where'd you come from? The Sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a little bit vintage. How cute! I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this Sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pigeonations. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2 hours drive from here. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. The intimidating Sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit. I think. Thank you. May I ask your name? Koshiba Azabu. I sell takoyaki. Oh, that's that dish, the octopus orb dish. When I first played this game, I didn't know what it was. And then I played Tokyo Dark, and I learned. Call me Azami. Thank you, Azami. You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate, I might get home faster walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law, too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so we putted along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. Yes, let's. I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was the cafe, right? It's beautiful in here. Oh, my. Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at noon... Oh, sorry. I was here to ask about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet. A true gentle bird, without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. All the students at the school are young and hyper, and the most dignified birds there are the teachers. Is that a little town of Bethlehem? Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I am called Urushihara Kenzaburo. I am the owner of Torimi Cafe. Welcome, Miss Purblind. I hadn't expected a human. Are you going to interview me? Yeah, Christmas in July. Why not? I do not see the need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here. And I believe you will be much more capable than I am of moving boxes of coffee and tea about. I'll be glad to. After all, I am a vitality girl. I shall be relying on you for this summer then, Miss Purblind. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow? Of course. I am glad. I shall be waiting for you here in my cage. Tomorrow then, Miss Purblind. Today is my first day working at Mr. Urushihawa's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression. Good morning, Miss Purblind. Good morning, sir. Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find anything. He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small, and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all. Well then, what do you think? It's very nice. I almost want to move in. Beats my cave, I'll tell you that. Come now, it's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself. Actually, compared to my house... Excuse me. I saw the flyer at the station, and... Ryouta? Purblind? What are you doing here? A friend of yours, Miss Purblind. Oh yes, this is Ryouta. You came for the job too, Ryouta? Yeah, I saw it, that it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit it in after my other job. But if you've already got the position, then that's that. Mr. Urushihawa, could you use 2 people? Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do. I should give it to Ryouta, I believe. Mr. Urushihawa, do you think you could take Ryouta instead of me? Purblind? I don't see why not, but... I don't really need a job, but Ryouta does. Don't worry, he's a hard worker. Are you sure, Purblind? It's not really fair to you. I do feel a little bad leaving on my first day, too, but... Ryouta works several jobs every summer to support his mother. Mr. Urushihara is a real gentle bird, and Ryouta deserves to be treated nicely. This is for the best. I know you'll do a good job, Ryouta. Thanks, Purblind. Well, then. Our encounter has been as transient as a comet's tail on the horizon, but I'm glad I met you. Please do stop by. I will always be here, Miss Purblind. I will. Thank you, Mr. Urushihara. why I keep stumbling over that name. Today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go with Sunbirdie. Invite. Ryouta. Thanks for inviting me, Purblind. Come on, let's go. So many booths. How are we supposed to choose? Use your hunter-gatherer instincts, Purblind. Let's go find something to eat. I'll pay. What? No fair. I'm paying for yours. It's a deal. Yakitori sounds good right about now. Anyone know what yakitori is? Is it made with yak meat? That's my question. And so I spent a happy evening with Ryouta. Maybe we can go again next year. Love me some yakitori. Wonder if there's anything like yakisoba. Ah, I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept too late. School starts today, right? I'm going to be late. Oh, hello, gamer. Sir, I'm sorry. I overslept. Overslept? Ah, my homework. I forgot to bring my homework. Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, gamer? Huh? What's the number in the top left-hand corner say? I love that line. Oh, you're just a little bit early. Wow. Though, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, gamer? Lend you a hand? I was about to start grading the freshman's exams, and I thought maybe you could help if you don't have something else to do. Of course, you have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library, I want to return to my glorious abode. It's not that glorious. Forgive me, sir, but I need to go home. I must return to my people with the spoils of war, lay my bloodied sword at the feet of my great king, and celebrate my conquest of all the lands from here to distant Macedonia. Oh, have fun. Mr. Not Nucky does not know how to respond to that one. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over the summer.
Ooh, Okosan is always having fun.
Yup.
What is this fun?
Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused. Focus, sir! Focus! Second term. It's very elaborate plumage that bird has. Huh? Is that a student ID? Whose is it? Someone from 2-2. Not a name I recognize. Well, any teacher will do, right? Sir! Sir! Oh! Hello, Purblind. Did you forget to turn in your homework? I found someone's ID card, sir. It's someone from 2-2. I thought I should take it here. Oh? Thank you, Purblind. I can take care of it. What is it? Nothing. Just... You didn't find this today, right, gamer? Yes. In the corridor just outside. This student has been absent since the middle of June. How strange. Well, that was when summer vacation started, sir. So then was the card lying there all summer? Nobody noticed it. It's awfully clean. Shouldn't it at least be dusty? Anyway, I'll take care of it. Thank you, gamer. Wonder if you guys can hear the upstairs neighbors. They're a lively bunch. Today's an elective day. I'll do math, because I don't want to flunk out.
I'd hoped for something a little more interesting than from an elective, but this is dull.
I can just barely keep up, even though Mr. Nanaki explains everything so clearly. So this is all easy for you, Sakuya? Wow.
Are you trying to curry favor with me?
He looks happy, though. Purblind leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. Hey, killing you softly. I'm doing all right. How are you doing tonight? That was a productive day. Time to go home and indulge in idleness and debauchery. Hey, Purblind? Ryouta, what's up? Want to walk home together? Though if you were going somewhere else to engage in debauchery, I think would love to. Would love to. The sun's going down already. I guess it's fall now. The most elegant of the seasons. Hey look, a swallow. The most elegant of birds. I don't see the swallow. Oh, there's its nest. They're supposed to be done rearing chicks by the start of summer. I guess all birds are changing now. Huh. So I guess in this world there are normal birds as well as the birds in our school? I guess so. The chicks are really small. That reminds me of something from a long time ago. Me too. Thank you, Purblind. When I was young, I found Ryouta freezing on the ground after falling out of his mother's nest. Doves breed all year round. No wonder they're everywhere. That was how we met, right? When I found you flopping around on the dirt and carried you back up to your nest. That's mean. Thinking about it, if I hadn't walked by then, you'd be dead. Though, you're still not exactly the healthiest bird around. Yeah, thank you, Purblind. If you hadn't found me then, I wouldn't be here now. I remember it all as if it were yesterday. Ever since, I've always loved your kindness and monkey tree climbing genes. And you're just the same as you were then. Never change, okay? I'll try not to. Today's the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. Guess I'll go look around. Where to go, where to go? Let's see. Purblind, wait! I love his maid outfit. What's up, Ryouta? Are you free right now? We've got way more customers than we expected, and we could really use another waitress. It's interesting, like, do the men dress up as maids and run maid cafes too? Or maybe only in school? I don't know much about it. You're right. Where are they all coming from? Leave it to me, Ryouta. I'll give them a taste of my super maid technique. And so, I never ended up looking around the festival. Only maids now. Oh, Warframe just reset, so you're doing all your weekly stuff, killing you softly. Cool. I window shot too much on the way home, and the sun's already down. Whee! Huh? Who's the cute girl handing out flyers? Ryouta? What are you doing, Ryouta? The festival's over. Or is that what you always wear? No, this is my job. What kind of job is that? You're misunderstanding. It's just a transvestite cafe. A transvestite cafe? Interesting. Yes, thank you for reminding me to kill you softly. I did. Epic was giving away the was it special edition of Doki Doki Literature Club free. I did get that. I'm definitely gonna have to stream that at some point. Wonder if it'll be as adorable as this game. I'm not misunderstanding at all. We need the money. Here, you take a flyer too. See, oh, this choice isn't in the guide. Oh no, it is. I misread. I'll ask for you when I go there. I guess we're going to a transvestite cafe now. Thank you. I'll be waiting, Purblind. Oh, and my name at work is Cooleen, so address me with that. Cooleen? Okay. See you later, Cooleen. Cooleen. Okay, kill you softly. I don't know when I will, but I've been hearing about it for enough years that I know I have to at some point. I'll tip you big, little lady. Ryouta, want to walk home together? Sorry, I need to go somewhere right now. Maybe later? Okay. Is something wrong, Ryouta? It's nothing. Don't worry about it, Purblind. His smile is incredibly unconvincing. But if he doesn't want me worrying about it won't do any birdie any good. Maybe I'll go to the arcade. Ah, that was fun. I haven't played in a while. I should practice some new songs to get back into the game. Huh? What's Ryouta doing over there? And why is he coming out of the hospital? Ryouta, were you? Purblind, I want to talk to you. Is now a good time? Of course. What is it? Well, sorry, I'm not sure how to say this. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere. Thanks. My mother isn't doing well. She was never very healthy. She did always used to catch colds during the winter. Yeah, even though doves are supposed to fare better in the cold than in the heat. She's been getting worse since the end of September. After a certain point, I couldn't take care of her on my own, so she's in the hospital now. And that's where you've been going after school. I hope she gets better soon, Ryouta. She won't. She won't? Yeah, some of the endings in this game are kind of sad. The Nageki? The Finch one in particular. He's crying. Sorry for holding you up, Purblind. See you. Ryouta. And so he fled into the night. We got our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests. Firstly, we skipped them. Gamer! Sir! You're getting better. Keep it up. Yes, sir! Somebody sent me a text message. It's from Ryouta. Meet me in the park at 7. What's going on? I hope it isn't something bad. Ryouta, I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Nope. Sorry for dragging you out like this, Purblind. What is it? Is your mother okay? Yeah, she's fine now. Thanks. She said, "You're old enough already. Go spend the day with someone important," and wouldn't let me back into her room. Going home is too lonely, so I thought maybe if I talked to you I'd feel a little better. So you called me. Do you feel better? Yep. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Sitting out here on Christmas Eve is kind of sad. Want to go somewhere? More Christmas music. I don't mind, Ryouta. Anywhere is fine with you. And so Ryouta and I spent the evening sitting together in the park. It wasn't very Christmassy, but I didn't mind. Happy New Year! But it's raining. Oh well. I'd go to the shrine, but this weather makes the wilderness dangerous. I think I'll sleep in like a good girl instead. I wouldn't be able to send out cards in this rain either. Fiddlesticks. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. What a shocker. You're still hibernating, sir. Wake up. Oh, I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about. Oh, thanks, Doc. Yeah, I agree. This does have good writing and well translated. It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Whee! Oh, tomorrow's Legumentine's. I think I'll buy some beans. Legumentine's is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like. Apparently, it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful. Good evening. Here for beans. Yes, is there a kind that you think is particularly good? This year's trend is towards these bean medleys for racers, but they are a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really. That's true, and sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I think I'll buy... calm corn. I'll take these. Thank you, miss. Here you are. Today is the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. Ryouta, wait. Huh? Do you have a minute? Sure, what's up? Here, calm corn for Legumentine's. Whoa, thanks, Purblind. Are you sure? I love these. They're really good. It said they were easy on birds' stomachs, so I thought you might. I know sometimes it's tough, but I like being around you and helping you, Ryouta. Thank you, Purblind. That makes me really happy. You like udon, right? Let me take you out sometime. Okay. He seems happy. Yay. Tests are over and there's nothing else to do but wait for spring break. The semester really was over before I knew it. That aside, it's cold. I need to do something about the temperature in my house before I get sick. Someone sent me a text message. In the park, come quick. Ryouta? Ryuta's huddled on the bench where we usually meet. Ryouta, what's... He's crying? It's still cold out, Ryouta. You'll catch cold without a coat on. Right. Hey, Purblind. My mother died today. I can't find words. I had a feeling this conversation would come, but I don't know what to say. She was a dove, but she always got sick when it was cold. That's not right. That isn't supposed to happen. Ryouta, I'm alone now, Purblind. You still have me, don't you? She said the same thing at the end. Rely on Purblind and let her rely on you. But I think that would be irresponsible of me. I love you, Purblind, more than anyone else now. I love you too, Ryouta. But how can I say this? My mother was weak, but it's not as if she had a short life for a dove. So, what are you trying to say, Ryouta? If you were to marry me, I'd die much sooner than you. We're different species. We have different lifespans too. That's nature. But knowing that from the start, knowing that I would end up leaving you alone, It just seems too irresponsible. That doesn't matter. It doesn't mean we can't be together. I love you, Ryouta. I want to be with you until the end. I know what it feels like to be left alone now. I don't want to make you feel this pain, Purblind. I think we should go our separate ways. No, we won't. That's what life is, Ryouta. It's unfair and painful, and sometimes it seems nothing good will ever happen. But fighting on, following our urge to seek happiness anyway, that's what makes us alive. That's how our ancestors lived and died and evolved, and brought us to where we are now. I know. But we birds weren't meant to come this far. We've advanced more than we were ever meant to. That doesn't matter. Ryouta, I love you. I want to be with you as long as I can, even if it's just for a little while. I think you want to be with me too. Where's the problem? Purblind, I'm not as healthy or strong as you are. I'm not smart, or handsome, or rich, but I'm happy. Thank you. Birds are dinosaurs. I like that. You don't have to think about it so much, Ryouta. We can worry about the future when it comes, right? Right. I don't think I'll have calmed down for a while yet, but I'm glad I was born, if only because I got to be with you. It's like a miracle. Thank you. We have to part with everyone eventually. If it comes a little early, then that's life. I don't care for how long it is. I am happy enough just being with Ryouta. But live as long as you can, Ryouta. Live as long as you can, so that you can carry wonderful memories with you when you return to the sky. That was beautiful. I always got the impression that dating sims were happier than that, but what do I know? Well, at least we have Ryouta and he has Purblind. Hey, Captain Thaco. Welcome in. Ending 1, while it lasts. I love the graphics of for the different endings, too. How are you, Captain? So, I was going to play through one more, which will be shorter. Because this time we'll skip the beginning, but I was going to do something which I've never done on stream before, which is create a poll. So there are two characters. We got endings for them before, but they have an additional ending. So I'm going to try and get one of those tonight, and you guys can help me choose which one you'd like. The poll will be up for 5 minutes. Did I do that right? Yay! I'm a real streamer. I can figure this stuff out. Oh, interesting. Game still registers my mouse when the game's in the background. Oh, and oh, Stock for Wooder, are you still here? Did have another thought. While we're waiting for while we're waiting for people to vote and everything, I remember you had redeemed a channel point reward. I think it was on my birthday stream, and we weren't able to complete it. That we might as well do that now, because I believe we have a friend who hasn't gotten to come say hi for a bit.
Hello, little friends. Fluffbomb Cheerglimmer comes to say hello. So we're playing an adorable game. A game with adorable food.
What do you mean, food, Fluffbomb Cheerglimmer?
I mean birds. Birds are food.
Well, yes, perhaps, but these are different birds. You can't eat them. You can't eat them if you go to high school with them.
Oh, I don't know. Cats can eat many things. What would a lion do if they were going to high school with gazelles?
Oh, that sounds like a terrible arrangement, and frankly, we shouldn't be emulating lions' behavior in this stream.
Well, chat, another Valentine's Day, come and gone, and I hope you use that as an excuse to give all the felines in your life extra seafood.
That's not the purpose of Valentine's Day, Fluffbomb.
Well, no, but what day is not a good day to give out fish? Speaking of fish, don't you have to eat some fish next stream?
Oh yes, that's right, the community challenge. On Wednesday, a half hour into the stream, I have to eat a can of roast eel in fermented black beans.
That sounds delectable.
Well, I was going to say disgusting.
You can give it to me then.
No, I can't. The doctor said you have to cut back on your eel intake. Also, I promised chat that I would eat the roast eel, and I have to keep my word.
Oh, nonsense. You break your word all the time. You said you were going to stream last Wednesday, and you fucking didn't.
Now we try and keep our tone polite, don't we, Fluffbomb?
Yes, well, fuck that shit. When you're cute, you can get away with saying damned near anything you like.
That's true, Fluffbomb, you can. It's not like this is a family-friendly stream. You didn't set the mature filter on, did you? Shut the fuck up, Airplane Lion. Just because it doesn't say mature doesn't mean it's family-friendly. Wait, it is family-friendly. Wait, no, it's not family-friendly. Depends on the ending. My stream varies a great deal in how appropriate it is.
Yes, we know you're playing horror games all the time, but at least some of them are adorable. Not as adorable as me. Hey, you should let me do an April Fool's Day stream again this year.
I don't know. That wasn't really a big hit last year, Fluffbomb. Ow! No, put the claws away. No, stop. I can't afford more sheets.
We're going to do an April Fool's Day stream.
We'll talk about it. Okay.
Well, that's all I came here to do. Vote in the poll, you adorable little chatters. Night-night, sleep tight, and don't let fear and terror bite.
Thank you for that inspiring message, Fluffbomb. I think he didn't actually claw the sheets. He was just threatening to. I need new sheets anyway. I need a new bed anyway. Cats. We love them, but they're a handful. Yes, oh, of course. Does anybody have any, or anyone who's played or seen more of Hatoful Boyfriend, what are your favorite endings that you've seen? Oh, it's been 5 minutes. Oh, that passed by fast. And the winner is Dr. Pusher Partridge. Oh, we love Shu Iwamine. Or Iwamine Shu. Japanese names confuse me. But yeah, and maybe he's just misunderstood, and maybe this time things will end better than they did last time we tried to get an ending with him. So yes, Fluff Bomb Cheer Glimmer, which was an April Fool's Day joke. My first year when I was streaming, and then when I became an affiliate, sort of took on a life of his own. So, right. Do not study math at all to get the ending we're looking at. This is going to be fun. Thank you to everybody who voted. Now that I know how to do it, maybe I'll start doing polls more often. I wonder if it has my saved games from previous years, yeah. Or actually, maybe it'll just let me skip to the first decision at this point, since I've played a game through on this PC now. Always makes me think of tostadas. Damn it, now I want food. Yes. Now, since we just read through the whole thing, I'll skip. Maybe it won't let you. I thought it gave you an option to skip to the first decision, but maybe not. Old Westminster chimes. That's okay, we'll beat it to the first decision in a couple minutes. Yeah, I probably could have turned off the portrait things now that I think about it. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do you think I'm here because I wish to be? Right. His ending was really fun, too. There are just so many great characters in this game. Interesting. I was watching an anime with my roommates the other day, and one of the characters would sometimes, like, develop a fang spontaneously. Apparently in anime, that's like a convention, usually to show that something is cute. In this movie, it was more because she was evil. Poor Nageki. Oh, he's so sad. Forgetting about Yuya. Maybe I'll try and get Yuya's ending next year. Apparently there aren't as many as I thought. I thought that in the gallery on the page they were all endings. But oh, maybe it was some other game I'm thinking of that lets you start from the first choice. It's a nice feature. Or maybe I just saved after the first choice previously. I wonder if that's one of those old save games was. Interesting. It's an anime convention that when you hear cicadas, it lets you know that it's hot and muggy outside. I mean, well, I grew up in Houston for part of my childhood, and we had cicadas, and it was hot and muggy, so checks out. Whoever wrote anime must have gone to Houston. Those cicadas. If you haven't heard cicadas, you probably think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. Oh, let's read through Shu's introduction. They've got all kinds of drugs here. Ethylpar, Trife, Luciobenzene. What do these even do? Care to find out? The doctor? I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. No, thank you. This Partridge is Iwamine Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and had a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergitis, psittacosis, or even worse things. And I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja doctor? You don't look like you have a good reason to be here. Did you need something? I heard Ryouta Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here. Him? He's already gone. Oh, why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Ah, finally out of that den of evil. Ryouta already gone home. What do I do now? Right, joining clubs. Well, we could just join the infirmary staff. Spend more time with our lovely Dr. Partridge. Okosan. Always a bird, even in a suit. I like his theme music too. And he's gone.
A foolish question. I already hold a position here.
Alright, we run to Yuya more if we take the infirmary route, which I believe is what we need to do. So I have to try and save before you get to the decision. Anything but math. ABM. I had to sit out the wing training, but it was fun anyway. Maybe someday I'll be able to fly too. Vitality increased by 5. Oh, I'm supposed to help at the infirmary today. I shouldn't keep them waiting. Better hurry. Salutations, purblind. Yuya? What's wrong? Are you hurt? So sweet of you to worry for me. But no, I'm the second in command here. Fear and Hunger. I don't think I have heard of that one, Killing You Softly. Is that a good one? You are? I never would have guessed. I couldn't be happier, mon ami. Mystery is the most powerful of aphrodisiacs. Anyway, our job as staff is to check the medicines and clean up in here. Normally I do that, but today I've got some stuff I need to take care of. So could you handle this mess for me? Oh, you like it a lot, Niftyness? Of course. My thanks, purblind. Oh, and don't touch the desk. It's the doctor's personal area. I'll take you somewhere nice in return. Adieu. Yuya flutters out the door. Did he just ask me out? Anyway, cleaning. Some of these drugs are a little weird, no matter how you look at it. Is this really an infirmary? It feels more like a human, or rather avian, experimentation room. Huh? The desk drawer is open, and there are files sticking out. Everything was very neat when I was in here last, but maybe the doctor's a little careless about tidying up. Yuya did say not to go near the desk, but I think I'll neaten the desk. Just putting the files back in order should be fine. You again? Doctor? When did you... I just got back, but... Oh my, we do have sticky fingers, don't we? That's not it. Sakazaki asked me to clean. Clean? Pixel art. Old school dungeon crawler. Tough and unforgiving. Interesting. Killing You Softly. I don't know if I've played many dungeon crawlers. Oh, I see. You're on the staff now. Yes. Did he say anything about going near my desk? Yes, sir. Please do be more careful next time. Curiosity killed the cat, among other things. And I wonder if you have different forms of laughter in, like writing in other languages than they do in English. Yes, sir. Let's never do that again. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow's the class hike. Right. Who do we have to talk to? Ah, Kazuaki. Yes, we have a thing for more mature men in this playthrough. Oh, it's got really warped mechanics. You can lose limbs, wow. Is this a 90s fighting game? That is interesting. Oh, what is it, gamer? Break isn't over yet. I wanted to talk to you, sir. Your friends are all here. Oh, why don't you talk with them? Do you not want to talk to me? No, that's not what I meant. You're a funny girl, gamer. Shh. Wait, no, I haven't said anything yet. And so I took a nap with Mr. Nanaki. I wonder if he has some sort of illness. I hope he's okay. He should go see Dr. Shu if he has an illness. That will make him much better, I'm sure. Final Fantasy, so turn-based RPG combat. Makes sense. And you can target body parts. Additional strategy. It does sound pretty tough. But it's fun to play. Today is music history lesson. So much thinking outside the box. I feel like I'm going to fly off the handle. But this is what Mozart is all about, I guess. Okay, I appreciate there's humor. I wonder what those wigs felt like. They look like they're wearing ptarmigans on their heads.
Do you seek to mock the great master's low-born Philistine?
Oh God, who led him into music class? Purblind leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. I imagine you're all aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports festival season already?
If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May.
What are you going to do, Ryouta?
Probably the three-legged race. Some birdie has too. Okosan will handle the marathon. Indeed he will.
Ooh. You do have a lot of stamina, Okosan. What about you, Sakuya?
You can't possibly expect me to run in some race, can you?
It is a sports festival. Is there any event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader?
The general, in other words. Very well. Leave it to me.
I don't think that's... Also, the first aid tent is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today. We'll definitely have to go to the first aid tent. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Right. The options for participating are run or be a cheerleader. Or you could, go help out with, first aid, patching up injuries. Or, cut the sports festival and hang out in the library. Salutations! Did you come to gaze into my eyes, mon ami? I heard the first aid tent was short-handed. Salutations? Alas, spurned for the sake of medicine, I must work harder to prove my love. Anyway, happy to have you. As you can see, we have plenty of work to do. Ah, the obstacle course does always hurt a lot of birds. Why use a game designed for humans? Beyond me, mon ami. I suppose it's tradition. Where's the doctor? Shouldn't he be here too? Over there. He's resting in the shade of a tree some distance away. It looks like he's taking notes on the performance of the birds on the racetrack. What's he doing over there? He doesn't want to ruin his girlish complexion working in the heat. He does the same thing every year. Is he taking notes on something? On a piece of paper, most likely. A lot of the birds graduating from this school get scouted by pro sports teams, so maybe he's checking up on the promising ones. Uh-oh, they've started. We'll be busy soon. Get ready, mon ami. Yes, sir. And so I spent the sports festival patching up damaged doves with Yuya. I learned some first aid from him, so it was time well spent. I think. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Gamer. Yes. You worked hard. Keep going like that and you'll do just fine. I didn't take any math. Why Is it completely randomized what you do on the exams? I'm starting to think it is. One day you could surpass me. I'd love to see that. Sorry, kill you softly, I couldn't resist. The game didn't say it, so I had to pick up the slack. I guess I did pretty well after all. And Mr. Nanaki seems happy with me too. Yay! With the festival and the midterms over, there's nothing to look forward to but the summer heat. Doves smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. That's not very nice. Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on? Salutations, Purblind. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Brian. Don't tell me you don't know who he is. Right. The summer heat. We're gonna start hearing them cicadas, finding their skins left all over the yard. I think I've heard his name, but... He is the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He is a very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pitch Olympics. He's extremely influential, and the name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try Googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. I'll do that after stream. Okay. Uh-oh, lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Purblind. Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining. What should I do during break? Infirmary, clearly. You again. Are you ill? Not exactly. Then why are you here? I came here to... Oh shoot, this one isn't in the guide. Oh, the autofilled to Brian's blog. So he's from London. That's fun. What a foul game. Nice one, Matt Glad. How are you doing? Wait, how do I... Wait, I need to check how to save. I'm just getting increasingly nervous I'm going to click on the wrong thing and ruin the run. Shoot, is it gonna... I wanted to hear your voice. I hope that was the right choice. My voice. Yes, you sound like Snufkin. But I assume they mean the character from the Moomins. I've never seen a film adaptation or TV adaptation of that. Oh, and I'm sorry. You guys, please go check out Matt Glad. She was a bunch of different games. A bunch of retro titles, a bunch of shooters. What have you been streaming? Oh, Half-Life, you too. A lot of people have been streaming Half-Life. Wild coincidence. Perhaps they just released a new texture pack or something. Don't tell me you came here just for that. Would it be bad if I did? You're even stranger than I had thought. I'm fascinated. How I'd love to experiment on you. Sadly, I am busy at present. Please go elsewhere. Okay. I got kicked out. I guess being told I'm interesting is a step in the right direction. Or is it? Today is an elective day. What should I do? We all have to stand up and sing solos today. I'm nervous. His voice is beautiful. Doesn't sound in the least like pudding. Charisma increased by 5. Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year, too. I think I'll go make a wish. What do I need to wish for? Rule the world from the shadows. Can you hear the song of the stars above? May they send you happiness, mon ami. Yuya. A morning conference on the 10th. Leave 30 minutes early. Buy another alarm clock. May I wake up on time. Nanaki. Wednesday is garbage day. Remember. Just who will be granting my wish? And how? Iwamine Shu. What should I wish for? I wish to take the reins of power through clever schemes and rule the world from the shadows. Oh, hello, is that you, gamer? Mr. Nanaki, you should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? No, thank you. I don't want to spend time with you. I want to spend time with Dr. Partridge. Well, don't stay out too late. Right, we got to go to the arcade and play Keymania 2 DX. It's not a real game, I think. A rock dove is wiggling about on the surface of the water, advancing neither forwards nor backwards. You can't swim, Ryouta? I'm doing my best. I'm going to learn before I graduate. Well, at least he's staying afloat. Those hollow bones come in handy, I guess. Vitality increased by 5. But I'm none the wiser. Cleaning the classroom took longer than usual. I need to hurry to the infirmary. Purblind. What is it? I'm in a bit of a hurry. Nothing much, just... Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of St. Pigeonations, Purblind? This school even has its own horror stories? Do tell. Yeah, well, there's one that says that sometimes students will disappear in the infirmary, only to show up again as food in the dining hall and quill pens at the school store. Sounds like an urban legend to me. It does, but Dr. Iwamine is pretty suspicious. Be careful, okay? You go to the infirmary a lot, right? Has he ever done anything to you? No, not in this storyline, but in mine. Well, you're a girl, Purblind. I'm a little worried. That's true. I am a girl. I'll be careful. Ryouta always has been one to overthink things. Anyway, can't keep Yuya waiting. Horseshoe. Excuse me. Huh? Yuya and the doctor are talking about something. Do you really think I hadn't noticed? You sure look like you woke up on the wrong side of the nest. What are you talking about? I shouldn't have to explain. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I told you never to touch my desk, haven't I? And what makes you think I ever have? This doesn't look too good. Purblind, there you are, mon ami. Purblind can back me up on this. We were in the courtyard together until a few minutes ago. She said she was going to the restroom, so I should go ahead. I only just got here. In other words, I haven't had time to go rifling through your stuff. Just what is going on here? It sounds like the doctor suspects Yuya of having searched his desk while he was out. I came straight from the classroom to here, so Yuya's obviously lying. I was in my classroom. I can't just lie through my teeth. The birds wouldn't understand. They don't even have teeth. Shit. Well done, Miss Gamer. I am glad our new assistant is so astute. What a pity, Yuya. It would seem that you are somewhat lacking in basic truthfulness. I think we need to have a long, serious discussion. Alone. I'm sorry, Miss Gamer, but could you leave? This is important. I got kicked out again. Yuya's face looked pretty bad. Dr. Iwamine praised me, but what on earth is going on? We got our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. A gamer. Sir? Well done. You've gotten even better. Keep up the good work. This goes to show you, kids. Ignore math, and you'll do better and better in school. Yes, sir. Success. I don't pretend to understand it. Which is more than I can say for calculus. I pretend to understand that. Today is the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seems long and sometimes it seems short, but either way, it's summer now. I should find out if I need to come to school to clean the infirmary at all. Cleaning. Well, I will be here just about every day the building is open, but there isn't any real need for you to come too. There's nothing I could do to help? No. Was there anything else? Now I'm supposed to ask him about the missing students. I kind of wonder about what you said last week. Maybe I'll test the waters. Sir, I heard that sometimes students disappear after coming in here and... Who told you? No one in particular. Everybody's talking about it. It's kind of like a school legend or something. So you believe in urban legends? What? No, not really. Just, it would be kind of cool if it were true. Then we shall leave it at that. That it would be cool if you were to disappear. Or something like that. I guess I shouldn't have expected a straight answer in the first place. I never can tell what the doctor is thinking when I talk to him.
Nani? Yeah, it's hard to get a read on our feathery Partridge doctor.
Okay. So we already watched this the first run tonight. We'll try and breeze through it. Faster than a sparrow on a motor scooter. Because those aren't exactly that fast, are they? Carve that into your soul. Oh, wait, is that... Will this take us to the next decision? Yeah. Hello, Azami. Oh, it's fun to watch the text speed like that. It's a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have this chance. Well, forget it. I need to go see mature, elegant parakeets. Let Ryouta work there. When he's not being a transvestite. Professionally. The way I can skip lectures. Slapping off and having fun is more important. Is more the high schooler thing to do. Sure as hell wasn't when I went to high school. Today's a local summer festival. I think I'll go with some birdie. Invite. Shoo. Good old Shoo. What do you want? Ah, it's the doctor. Ah. Is that all? I'm going home. Sorry, I hadn't thought you'd actually come. But I didn't have anything better to do, so I decided that even if it was a 0.05% chance, it was still worth trying. You invited me based on a chance like that? Fascinating. I think I want to try studying primate ethology next. That aside, what did you want? I wanted to go to the festival with you. A festival? Forgive me, but I don't ascribe to idle superstition. I think 99.95% of the people there will be there just for fun, not religion. Very well, I shall accompany you. In exchange for your left arm, of course. My left arm? Oh, would that pose problems to your active and youthful high school lifestyle? I shall accept a lock of your hair instead, then. Okay. Yep, he's a pervert. Yippee! Fireworks. How marvelous. You mean even you like fireworks, sir? Naturally. Such potential. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. I'm not sure I want to know what he's thinking about. I enjoyed myself tonight. Thank you, Miss Gamer. And so he left, a satisfied expression on his face. I'm a little worried that he was trying to study me, but I'm glad he had fun. The late sunset in summer makes it easy to stay out late. I feel like my internal calendar is off already. I think I'll get some udon and go home before I get life counseled. Too late. Wait, isn't that the doctor? Good evening, doctor. Ah, it's you. Is this any hour for a high school student to be wandering about? Huh? There's mud on his wing. Little of this city's nocturnal entertainment is to be admired. Perhaps you should go home. I'm going to... Oh. The incandescent quote, grossly incandescent quote, was something they said in Dark Souls. That Solaire said. That's cool. Did you know that, Kill You Softly? And hey, Haggard Hessian, how are you? You guys, please go check out Haggard Hessian, who streams a bunch of different games and has recently been replaying Resident Evil 8. How are you enjoying that this round, Hessian? And does Fish Hands really like Hatoful Boyfriend? I haven't seen Fish Hands streaming in months. Hope she's doing well. What are you doing? Oh, this song was in Ren and Stimpy, Clapton Thaco, which we played on stream a couple weeks ago. Or it was almost 2 months ago. I can't remember if you were there for that, Captain. Oh, Fish Hands really like birds. Oh. Well, this game has plenty of birds, and I would recommend this game to just about anyone. Even if you don't give a damn about dating sims or visual novels, I think it's a lot of fun. Ask what he's doing. We're not letting him off the hook that easily. Sir? Oh my god, the save file corrupted. That's awful. Are you playing it on console or PC? God, that's so damn frustrating. Yes? What are you doing out here, sir? Nothing. Nothing at all. I was on my way home. I just happened to pass by. But if you were just walking around, how'd you get all muddy? I didn't know that. I know that doesn't happen often, like save files on PC games corrupting. I had forgotten that primates retain their keen vision in the dark. Informative, indeed. Thank you, Miss Gamer. Good night. But what? You didn't answer my question. Throwing something away. Huh? I was disposing of some things I no longer needed. And so he hurried away into the night. Throwing something away? What? Littering is bad, Doctor? I love how naive my character is. And sometimes dramatic. Oh, just getting to school early and breaking the fourth wall. And finding ID cards. Return to my glorious abode. You're getting paid to grade the damn exams, Doctor, or Mr. Nanaki. I ain't doing it for free. I'm too young for this shit. Besides, gotta go, like, rustle up some grub, hunt for my dinner. And still keep on top of my homework. Forgive me, sir, but I need to go home. I must return to my people with the spoils of war, lay my bloodied sword at the feet of my great king, and celebrate my conquest of all the lands from here to distant Macedonia. Oh, have fun. I love that line. I've seen this one before. What is this fun? Oh, next term. Oh, shoot. Shoot, I wish I hadn't skipped that much. Damn it. I didn't think we'd get another cutscene in this before. We got another scene from this storyline. Sorry about that. Damn, I wish there was a way to go back. Okay, I probably won't use the fast forward button anymore. We don't want to risk that happening again. I think as we were discussing the lost ID with him. Hey, no worries, Kill You Softly. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a great night, and yeah, I think we'll finish pretty soon. Yeah, I think we're really close to the end. Today is volleyball day.
Ooh. Take this, Okosan smash!
Have at you! Vitality. School festival, the Maid Cafe. We get to see Ryouta in his maid costume again. Oh no, this is different this time. A familiar silhouette floats by on the other side of the crowded schoolyard. Dr. Iwamine? I thought he'd be cooped up in the infirmary, doing something boring today. Maybe I should ask him to eat lunch with me. Absolutely we should. Avoid him like the plague. No. I have to catch up to him first. He did go this way, right? Ah, did I lose him? Where did he go? There aren't even any stands set up here, and there's nothing in the pamphlet about anything outside the main area. The only thing back here is the incinerator? Who goes there?
Ninja Doctor!
Doctor? I was following him up until a minute ago, but now he's behind me. Oh, it's you. Stalking is a bad habit, young lady. No, I wasn't. I was just wondering what you were doing while stalking him. Is it a crime to walk about one's own school? But there's nothing back here. There's the incinerator. Why? I was placed in charge of the science club's activities today. I just came back here to get rid of some things that were left over. Unneeded things. Things. My hunter-gatherer instincts are telling me to change the subject. Oh, right, sir. Would you like to walk around together? I heard there's the haunted house is... No, thank you. At least he let me finish inviting you before you refused. Or at least let me finish inviting you before you refused. As I said, I am supervising the science club, so I do not have time for fraternization. Okay. And so I returned to the cafe, scared off by his obstinance and my own survival instinct. Gamer purblind. If only I could tell how she plans her actions, I could deal with her fairly easily. How troubling. The narrative focus just shift to Shu? I don't know if we've seen that before. Ah! I handed in my recorder instead of my math homework. What do I do? Is Mr. Nanaki still in the staff room? Talk about absent-minded. Excuse me. Huh? Mr. Nanaki and Dr. Iwamine. I hadn't expected to see them together. And you see nothing peculiar about these numbers? Nothing at all. There is a statistical deviation visible in the data on students from the past few years. I had hoped to get some insight from you, but it would seem I have overestimated you. Really? Sorry I couldn't help then. I'll... Side with Shu. Of course. Terrified of clicking the wrong one. You should look more closely, Mr. Nanaki. Hello, gamer. Even the students disrespect you. Pathetic. Sir, I gave you my recorder earlier instead of my homework. So you did. Here you go. here's the workbook. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir. Like teacher, like pupil. I love a good villain. We're supposed to go to the infirmary today. Better hurry. See how Yuya's doing these days. Excuse me. Huh? Yes. Where's Sakazaki? Didn't he come yet? Mr. Sakazaki won't be here today. Or tomorrow. Or the day after. What do you... He's been absent for almost a month now. I never realized. Will you live under a rock, gamer? Did something happen? Who knows? He never was a very good student. No one's surprised to see him playing hooky again. You know something about it, don't you, sir? Me? Of course not. I only know what happens within this little room. That somewhat alluring, slightly evil smile on his face tells me all I need to know. He had a hand in this. Well, he had a wing in this. You do know something. Sleeping pills. Huh? What are you standing around for? You're his replacement now. Count out our supplies and mark down anything we're low on. I don't think that counts as an explanation. Yuya skipping school? I never thought of him as that type. And he hasn't even called me. Why did you decide to become an assistant here, Miss Gamer? Because, I'm getting to the truth now. I like you, sir. You did promise to feed me drugs, too. Is that so? What a coincidence. I think I'm starting to like you, too, though I can't say I thought much of you at first. He likes me? Is that good or bad? My heart's racing, but I can't tell if it's love or fear for my life. I wonder where Yuya went. We get our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester's been nothing but tests. Gamer, sir, you're getting better. Keep it up. Yes, sir. I just inherently gain wisdom from hanging around Dr. Shu. Today is Christmas, but Christmas is too mainstream, so I'm not celebrating. Which is to say, my family's Shin Buddhist. Huh, there's someone at the door. I love that my cave has a doorbell. Feels like a joke. Howdy, Pelican Express here with a package for Miss Gamer Purblind. Sign here, please. Oh, thank you. Thank ye, little girl. Have a good one. I wonder what it is. I don't think I've ordered anything recently. It's from Dr. Iwamine. Whoa, there's even a letter. I greatly appreciate your hard work in the infirmary. I hope this suits your taste. Merry Christmas, Iwamine Shu. He has really nice handwriting. Let's see. What's in here? There's a big box and a small one. Yeah, usually the Pelican Express just chucks the packages on the porch and hopes you find them. Inside the small box is a quill pen. It's beautiful. A real white bird feather. Is he really giving this to me? It looks pricey. It's nice to have something to remember our friend Yuya by. The big one is... huh? It looks like a roast chicken? Or maybe a turkey? I'm not sure what people eat on Christmas. It is demented, Patclad. But earlier Ryouta said there was a rumor that people disappear, or birds disappear in the infirmary and end up as food in the cafeteria and quill pens in the store, so I'm thinking we might have just found what happened to Ryouta. Unless he was thrown in the mud or in the incinerator. Not Ryouta, to Yuya. A murder of crows most foul. Nice one. It's still warm. He must have had it delivered in a hurry. Hey, thank you so much for the subscription, Captain Thaco. Oh, I really appreciate it. So kind of you.
2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits.
Techie Rob.
Master system?
Welcome in. Thank you for the bits, Techie Rob. You guys, please go check out Techie Rob, who is a mostly retro streamer, playing old console games and other stuff, and in playing Half-Life, and also Wings of V. Wasn't that it? I just want to say Wings of War. But I really appreciate the sub and the bits, you guys. Yeah, my pleasure.
2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits. Master system?
Oh, Matt Glad.
I heard you like bits in your bits, so I put some bits in your bits.
Like bits in the bits. Thank you, Matt Glad. That's so kind of you. That's funny. Yeah, I really appreciate it, you guys.
So here's a pleasant place to be with the weirdest stuff you'll ever see. Purblind Gamer Twitch TV.
Thank you so much for the gift sub, Techie Rob. To Haggard Hessian.
2 bits, 4
Enjoy
bits,
your
6
emotes,
bits.
Hessian. And Galara Dragon. Thank you for
Have
the
a few
bits.
more smiley face.
I really appreciate it. That's so nice of you guys. You guys are so generous. Thank you, guys. It's interesting. Sometimes, like, the gift sub alert doesn't trigger if it's more than one gift sub, but it triggers if it's only one. They're probably, like, weird settings deep within slobs that need to be tweaked. Thank you. Oh, and we're in a hype train. Oh, I really appreciate that, guys. It's still warm. He must have had it delivered in a hurry, straight from the school incinerator where he cooked it. Thank you, Doctor. Yum. This game gets wonderfully dark, doesn't it? The sun, its majestic brilliance sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory. Is this another Dark Souls reference? It's the first day of the new year. Looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it. It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine, which we streamed for Short Horror Saturday a couple months back. Excellent Doom mod. Oh wow, thank you so much. Captain Thaco, that's really kind of you for giving me a gift sub. And it's Dr. Wooder. Enjoy your emotes. But see, that time it was just like a generic sound. It wasn't my custom gift sub alert. Maybe I said that to choose between the two sounds randomly. I gotta look into this. And add more custom alerts like I've been saying I would for I don't even know how long. Really appreciate it, Captain. There are a lot of birds here already. Must be nice to have warm winter plumage. Maybe I should borrow some from some birdie. I think I'll buy an amulet and go home. Purblind. Oh yeah, I forgot Ryouta works at the shrine. Happy New Year. Here's to many happy returns, right? What are you doing, Ryouta? Exactly what it looks like. I'm working here today and tomorrow. Oh, it looks good on you. You came here to buy an amulet, right? Which would you like? I'd like one for... fulfillment in conquest. I think the good doctor would appreciate that. By the good doctor, I mean the bad doctor. Here you go. Thanks, Ryouta. Are you here all day today? Yup. The first day is always busy. How does this concept get all the way to the release stage and get a sequel? It's a good question, but I don't know. It's just, you know, it's such a weird idea, but I don't know. They just were, I think they were clearly having fun with it, and it's not the strangest dating sim out there. Like I saw Tay playing one where you have to date, or no, I think it was Liv. I saw Liv playing one where you have to date Colonel Sanders, you know, from Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I saw Hell of Ditties playing one where you can date various horrific eldritch, like elder god ladies that can destroy you easily. There are so many wonderful and weird dating sims out there. Oh yeah, and Doki Doki Literature Club, let's not forget that. Oh well, I was going to ask if you wanted to get lunch together, but sorry, Purblind, maybe some other time. And since you're here, why not get a fortune? They're next to the main building over there. Okay, thanks. See you, Ryouta. Mr. Nanaki, Happy New Year. Oh, hello, gamer. Happy New Year. Did you get a fortune, sir? Yes. Unfortunately, I seem to have drawn the Chicken of Ill Omen. Why don't you take one? The Chicken of Ill Omen. I love that. Which one should I take? This one. Osechi Blessing. Is an Osechi a kind of bird? Good, you got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you, gamer. Thank you, sir. It will depend on how my relationship with the Dr. Iwamine works out. Wait, isn't that? Speak of the devil. Doctor? He's standing a little way away from the crowd. Do partridges have winter plumage? He looks a little fluffier than usual. I wouldn't have expected to see you celebrating the New Year here, sir. Celebrating? Hardly. I have no interest in gods, temples, or celebrations. Yup, that's what I thought. So wait, what is he doing here? So what are you here for, sir? I just happened to be passing by. But there's nothing else here. Why would you be... Is it a crime to aimlessly wander the city in the morning? No, I was just wondering. Such a crowd, all at once. And as you said, there's nothing else around here. Oh yay, the hype train concluded. Hey, thank you so much, guys. Oops. Who would notice if one or two were to disappear? Well then, goodbye, Miss Gamer. Happy New Year, creepy Doctor Man. Well, creepy Dr. Bird. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. What a shocker. You're still hibernating. Sir, wake up. Oh, I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about. Third term is the short term. It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Whee! Oh, tomorrow's Legumentine's. I think I'll buy some beans. Yes. Initially, you threw beans at pigeons. Disgraceful. Good evening. Here for beans? Yes. Is there a kind you think is particularly good? This year's trend is towards these bean medleys for racers, but they are a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really. That's true. And sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the extensive stuff. And sometimes the cheaper crook has gaudier patter. I think I'll buy... this last decision. Racing blend. I'll take these. Thank you, miss. Here you are. Today is the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. I do not recall summoning you to duty today. What is it? The doctor seems to be engaged in the sweet embrace with a stack of papers at his desk. He didn't even look at me, and from his voice, he wants me to leave. Do you know what day it is, Doctor? February 3rd. He glances at the calendar above his desk and then returns to his papers. The anniversary of the first successful human embryo transfer. Really? Of course, test tube babies had been successfully grown before then. So, what did you want? Were you hoping I would transfer you an avian ovum?
No! I'd have to be a really sad girl to be fantasizing about bird eggs in the school infirmary.
It's Legumentine, sir. You give beans to the boy you like. So, here. You're giving these to me? Yes. He finally looks over at me, but his expression is still... No, it's changed to something else. These are quite elegantly packaged. Yes, I got the most expensive ones for you, sir. So these were sold to you as some sort of luxury item, I see. Such a thing would never have occurred to us if we had lived long ago. To think that we live in a society where price is completely disconnected from amount and nutritional value. Is that a roundabout way of saying that the beans aren't worth their price tag? The value comes from the fact that they are expensive alone. Fascinating. I shall experiment on them later. No, you're supposed to eat them. The nutritional value and appearance aren't important. The important part is the fact that I gave them to you today. You gave me beans that anyone could get with the money. Worthless. Ah, rejected. Your resistance only makes my maiden heart burn stronger for you, Doctor. In that case, I'll bring you beans that I grew myself next year. Just you wait. The year's almost over. It feels like it started only yesterday. This is the last day I have infirmary duty as well. The doctor's not here yet? The infirmary is quiet and peaceful as always. The orderly rows of medicines, the neatly made bed... Huh? Something stinks in here. It's coming from the bed behind the curtains. I'm scared. The sheets are stained brilliant red. At the foot of the bed sits a wash basin. It's liquid pink, with a stack of scissors coated in blood and feathers in the bottom. The blood on the bed is still wet. This is the students who disappeared after going to the infirmary. Yuya. That mysterious smile the doctor gave when I asked him. I have to get out of here. I have to tell someone. I need to report it. To the police? Anyway, I need to get away. I need to get out before he... You're early today, Miss Gamer. You're rather pale. Here, why don't you lie down? Doctor? This blood... Oh, forgive me. I just finished dismembering another student and hadn't cleaned up yet. Please, pay it no mind. He didn't even try to deny it. He... The door locked? Going home so soon? It won't open. Indeed, it won't. After all, there are so many bad little boys and girls who try to leave before their examinations are over. Like you. Doctor, you really have been cutting people up and using them for your experiments? Do you really need to ask that? After all, you even helped me. Helped you? I would never. Don't tell me you've forgotten already. Just at the start of this semester, you helped me destroy a little evidence. You brought back the ID card of one of my guinea pigs. I suppose I dropped it by accident. You really helped me then. We can't leave things like that lying around now, can we? Then, Yuya? What did you do to Yuya? Oh? I thought you'd figured that out already. He's in here, Miss Gamer. In here. The doctor reaches over and lightly strokes my stomach. The big one is... Huh? It looks like a roast chicken? Or maybe a turkey? I'm not sure what people eat on Christmas. It's still warm. He must have had it delivered in a hurry. Of course, technically speaking, he's long since been digested and absorbed into your body, so we really don't know exactly where he is now, do we? The scene got really dark all of a sudden, didn't it? That... you can't be... No. No. How did he taste? I was worried he might be a little tough. I did so regret not having a better bird to send you. It simply wouldn't do to have you throw him out. That was Yuya? Ah, that's a beautiful face, Miss Gamer. I have longed so dearly to see that face. You could tell from the start that I was dangerous, couldn't you? And yet you came to see me again and again. Very assertively. No, I just had to come for infirmary duties. Was that really it? You knew I planned to kill you, and yet you came anyway. Are you sure you didn't? Have feelings for me, perhaps? No, I want to say, but my tongue is like lead in my mouth. Maybe it's true. Maybe somewhere deep inside me, I love the doctor. I am afraid that I have room for only one love in my life, and that is research. But it would be cruel to ignore your earnestness. And so, I put much thought into how I might reward you. Just cutting you up would be a terrible pity, and I think I want to keep you by my side. Forever. He's going to kill me. I know he's going to kill me, so why can't I move? And so, this is what I decided. I shall preserve only your head. It will be easily stored. Of course, I can't let such a rare sample slip by, so I will remove your brain. Why can't I pull my eyes from his? From the neck down, I shall cut you up and study you thoroughly. Don't worry, you won't go to waste. I will make sure to examine your insides most intimately. Oh, good night, Captain Thacko. My pleasure, and sorry to scare you away. Suddenly, he has a cleaver in his left wing. You have chased after death's allure most diligently. I suppose you're too afraid to speak now? For a moment, my vision shifts to the ceiling, the wall, the floor, my eyes rolling wildly. The world twists, soaked in red. And so my life came to an end. Oh, okay, that was it. I guess we get the longer ending of his like we did last year. Goes into what happens after you removed your brain. What a game. Wouldn't say it's exactly horror, but, well, some of the storylines kind of venture into that territory. Such beautiful eyes you have, oh my god. It's Dr. Iwamine with a bloody cleaver or scalpel or something. What an amazing game. So there might only be at 12. Only 14 endings? I don't know. But I know once you get all the other endings, then you unlock the final true ending. But it'll be a couple more years before we get to that. What beautiful eyes you have! I think that's a good time to need to wrap up stream. Pardon me. The game was thinking about quitting. God, I love that game. And at some point after I finish it, I'll play the sequel too. Which, but from what I've read, that one only has one ending. Yeah, it's going to be weird. After a few more years, I'll have to find something else to play for Valentine's Day. Assuming I'm still streaming regularly then, but I intend to be. So yeah, wrapping up for the night, but as for what's coming up on the stream, I'll try and do a makeup stream tomorrow, and maybe we'll finish the Suburban Mysteries Labyrinth of the Past tomorrow, and then finish Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Tale of Orpheo's Curse on Wednesday. And either way, on Wednesday we're going to fulfill that community challenge, and I'm going to eat can of roast eel and fermented black bean from Taiwan. Oh, and we have a redemption for Cthulhu. Where'd I put that mask? Yeah, so I'll probably do that a half hour into stream. So, I don't know, hopefully that'll be about 8:30 Pacific time. And as many people rush home from work and start stream timely. Hopefully as many people as possible will be able to be there. And if you're not there, you'll be able to watch the VOD and see me eating eels. Yum. And then for Short Horror Saturday, oh right, I'm intending to play a FMV game that's sort of horror and was only released on DVD. Assuming the DVD arrives here in time. I'll be very disappointed if it doesn't. And then Sunday we'll either, if I don't do an extra stream tomorrow, we'll finish the other game then. And if not, we'll start some other FMV game. The month is not over. One moment while I look for Cthulhu. Don't you hate it when your bloody headphones get entangled their cord in your tentacles? I certainly do. Hello, chaps. Cthulhu here. So, you've been playing Hatoful Boyfriend. Must say I rather approve. It's a game in which humans get killed violently. And while they're hardly worth the bother, it can be mildly amusing to watch. The sort of thing you glance at out of the corner of your eye as you're going about your more important business, and think, yes, that's all jolly good. And the game is incredibly reasonable, too. If you go for the partridge, well then your death is certainly something you welcomed. And if you don't go with one of the birds, well, that's on you entirely. Say you want to date somebody, so you decide to take music and math. Well, if you wanted to date him, you should have known that you either take all math or no math at all. You can't just go around having some wisdom but not complete wisdom and expect someone's going to date you. And well, if you don't date somebody, then obviously you are going to be brutally killed in your sleep one night, and you should have seen that coming. That's what happens if you don't pick your high school well. You should have gone to a nice normal high school in the first place. I could have told you for nothing that your life was in danger, but you didn't ask me. If you ask Cthulhu for advice more often, your life might go a little bit better. But you never learn, do you? Tiresome beings. And that was Sporting Nouveau Riche Londoner Cthulhu. Thank you for the redemption stock. God, it's hot under that thing. So that's what we have. Oh, and we got a redemption for Love Song of the Day. I forgot I added that back. And in my early days, I thought love or song of the day would be a really regular thing, but now I just do it rarely. I run out of songs. Yeah, so continuing with the idea of doing comic love songs. Like, was it last year I did Down by the Station? And everyone's like, you made that song really dark about murder. And I'm like, that wasn't my intention. It was an authorial intent worth discussing here. This is a song from one of my favorite musicals, which I think encapsulates the meaning of the musical pretty well. What's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. Story about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy. What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. Story about a man who bought his wife a small ruby with what otherwise should have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News. What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guys sitting home in front of a television set what used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is the thing that has licked 'em, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir, when you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll. When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a John can be for a Jane. When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that would flatten the Taj Mahal. Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some doll. When you see a Joe spending half of his dough, you can bet that he's banking it with some doll. When a bum buys wine like no bum can afford, it's a cinch that the bum is under the thumb of some little broad. When you meet a mug lately out of the jug, and he smells of Vitalis and Barbasol, call it hell, call it heaven, it's a probable 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some doll. When you see a sport and his cash has run short, you can bet that there's making it for some doll. When a guy wears tails with the front gleaming white, who the hell do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night? When a lazy slob takes a good steady job, and he's still pulling platinum folderol. Call it dumb, call it clever, but you can get odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some doll, some doll, some doll. The guy's only doing it for some doll. And that was Guys and Dolls from some musical. I don't know. Carousel, maybe. Or Panama Hattie. Or Wicked. That's right, it was from Wicked. I hard to keep all these musicals straight. But thank you for the redemption, Stock. Yeah, I guess I've already covered pretty well what's coming up, and we'll see if I can do the tomorrow, the extra stream tomorrow. But we'll definitely do the one Wednesday, and it'll be fun. I'm anxious to see how that game ends, and I should play more children's horror games. Not that it's the first one I've played, but damn, part of me wants to keep playing Hatoful Boyfriend, but make it last as long as possible because it's so good. One stream per year, and eventually we'll get through them all, and it'll be sad. And then we'll have to write to the developers and be like, make more sequels, god damn it. And they'll be like, speech patterns are terrible. Did you run this through, like, Google Translate? And I'll be like, well, yeah, because I don't speak Japanese, and I know y'all are Japanese, so, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you demanding sequels? Esperanto? Everybody knows Esperanto. Well, pieces of Esperanto, right? That'd be frightfully convenient. Alright. Enough of this lovey-dovey day nonsense. Let's find somebody to raid. I was supposed to do Guys and Dolls when I was in high school. Got cancelled. It was too offensive. Or we had too many snow days. One of the two. Let's see. Wait. People I owe raids to. What's he playing? Got some Final Fantasy VII, some Super Mario 64, weird shoot 'em up. What's up, Stock? Oh, and we have one more redemption first, which is Regent Swag Duck, who is our resident scholar, delivers a critical analysis of the game we have played. I understand where you're coming from, but I don't think that was quite the developer's intention. Well, yes, I do believe that all the developers were human and none of them were birds, but I still think you may be putting a little too much stock into that. Like, how many bird game developers do you know? Well, yeah, but I feel like that's also kind of a genre convention. I mean, I haven't played a lot in that genre, but... Well, no, I wouldn't have thought that was a genre convention, and frankly, it surprised me when I was playing the game, too. I don't know if it's really indicative of that big of a trend in the industry, but we appreciate your insight because you know more about this than most of us, Regent Swag Duck. Thank you for your time and insight. Hype Squawk. Oh, that's a great one. Oh, it's like a bird emote. Nice. Let's see. I haven't raided Rush Pirate in a while. Maybe we... Oh, Scone Bone Video raided us, and we never raided him back. He's playing... Oh, Yoshi's Island. It was like the second Super Mario World game, unless I'm mistaken. Oh, what he's playing. Yeah, we'll raid Scone Bone. Oh, got it. Well, like, if you unlock it during the hype train, you get to keep the emote forever. That's cool. Did I type that right? Hopefully I'm not going to raid us into a dead channel by mistake. Oh, good night, Stock. And thank you, everybody, for coming to hang out for the Valentine's Day special. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoy that game. And you guys can find me on Twitter and MySpace, where I post stream announcements and polls and sometimes random thoughts, like how arugula tastes like poison. So it wasn't so random, it was based on my groceries, but if you guys didn't see my groceries, you might think that my thoughts were random. Yes, even the most random thoughts are inspired by something. Oh, and you can find VODs of my past streams up on the YouTube. Just about every damned one of them. But I hope that everybody has a good evening, and that if you go chasing love, you don't end up with your brain torn out of your head. Just goes to show you got to be careful about who you give beans to, especially overpriced beans with no nutritional value. But have a good night. I'll see you for more FMV fun, and my pleasure, Techie Rob, and say hi to Scone Bone Video.